Good morning.
Hey, top of the day. Can you hear me?
Yes, yes. I can hear you. It's a
Oh,
little,
good.
it sounds like you are far, but it's okay. I ain't gonna trip.
Okay, yeah, I'm on the road in the mountains for work this morning.
In the mountains.
Yeah, I'm up in the mountains, but I said let me scoot in because I do have one thing that is blocking my forward movement right now with the slow process.
Hold on to that again.
Yeah, I wanted to go ahead and get online because there's one thing that's blocking me right now from completing my virtual machine setup.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. So it's probably the NAT. That's because I think that's what I saw a question on. NAT. Let me see.
Yeah, that was the first question, and then I ended up figuring it out. That's why I went back and deleted all of those messages I sent.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, I realized I had to actually set up a NAT network. That's why it kept giving me an error, so I wasn't selecting one.
Mm-hmm.
So I did that, but now the issue is downloading I don't know if you call it a operating system or ISO,
Uh-huh.
but Windows 16 server is no longer downloadable.
Ah, okay. Well, let's go through these because I actually deleted my virtual machine, so I'm gonna have to go through these steps again. And I tried to get AWS. I tried to get my login for AWS to kind of like go through some things, but I couldn't get it. I'm sharing it with someone, so we're going back and forth with it. As far as login details and what's actually there for me to show you guys. So that'll be for another time. But
Okay.
at least let's do this one. This is still good to put on your resume. So let's see. Windows, Oracle. Let's that. Windows host. Let's come back here. Yeah, I deleted all my stuff, so but that's okay. We can go through all the steps together. Oh, permission, yes. Okay, and then I get this, and then I get next, and then I get next. So in case I can will reset your network connection and temporarily disconnect you from the network. Well, we'll see. We'll see when that happens while we're on this live. Okay. So once it completes, just select family. But yeah, here we go. Oh, it's saying that I've already had an account. Let me look it up here. Um, I'm just searching it in my database here because it seems as though it wasn't fully deleted. But I don't even have it. Let me search these files. VirtualBox, yeah. Yeah, I didn't delete it. Wasn't fully deleted. Here we go. Now I can finish through this process once again. Install and thanks. maybe I'll install here. Mixing this. Okay, yeah, it's taking a little minute, but regardless, let me go down here and I'm just gonna jump somewhere and see. Easiest found to look at is the Google. So next, we need an operating system. Virtual machine. This is one process on- Okay. All right, let's see, looking for, okay.
I was searching for like an hour yesterday.
Oh, wow.
I found some interesting blogs. I think I came up on this one too, but I couldn't find the download link. And then when I finally found it on Windows, it said Windows 16 server download no longer supported and provided.
Of course, of course. I have heard that, you know, it was end of life, but I mean end of sale, but I didn't know when of end of life. Um, yeah. Okay, well,
So if you're running Windows 10 already on your computer, thank you. Can you use that by any chance, or are we downloading something different?
nope, you cannot use your Windows because each software has a key, a specific key that's specific to your device. So you would not be able to share your Windows license with any other device. So that's why we have to download a piece of this operating system, this ISO, so we can you know, we can use it. And it's a server that we're using. So it's like it's Windows, but it's not Windows 10 as far as like desktop, it's, you know, for servers. So it has the same type of, you know, user interface, but different pre-configured settings for servers instead of, you know, desktops.
Oh, okay. That makes complete sense. Thanks for explaining that.
Yeah, no problem. Okay, so let's look at here. I don't have a download either, but downgrade. But it's 2016. I would probably want to, oh, to VMware switches. I would probably want to get something a little bit more. Um, let's do Windows Server. So that's a hypervisor. I mean, I don't need a hypervisor. It's a clone disk. I probably wouldn't download this one. Okay. We always got to go to the Windows, Microsoft. Oh, I don't know if they're gonna allow me to do it from here. Let's see. Microsoft Evaluation Center. Where is that? Oh, download center. Oh, they're just telling me. don't want to pay for it. Yeah, I don't want to pay for that. Mm, okay. It's just that it's not going to give us what we want here. Maybe let's do, see, if you was to do Windows 10, it will require a valid Windows 10 license. That means, you have to pay for it, which you're paying for it, you pay for it with your computer. So you can't, use that same one. So you have to buy another one. And yeah, no. So is this to the same link? Yeah, this is the same link. I'm gonna have to Google it. Download. And I figured I would have one on my computer I could share actually. Actually, let me see. Oh, let me see. We're gonna call it. It's 2016. I would really like to find an updated one. Let me see what I have here. 'Cause maybe I can just share it to you guys. Mm, let's see. Oh, that's what I need to see here. Make the ISO. Oh, what is, files, and that is ISO. I don't have it here. Let's see what's on Reddit for 2019. Instance can convert it into another full and activated. What was on Reddit? Oh, this is Reddit one. Okay. 3 years ago. Like it's the same, and it's not giving me exactly what I want. What's down here? Go back here. I don't want updates on Windows, but I may need. This is all about upgrading. I don't know why this article says I can get it from here. Oh, okay, maybe. Let me see if I can copy it. Let me see if I can copy and send it. No. Let me try this. Maybe I can send it in Discord. No, it's not gonna send. It's not even allowing me to choose. Yeah, it's not allowing me to choose this. We're gonna have to probably find another ISO. That was the most easiest and free one we could do on the internet. Let's try. Okay, let's try. Where's the article? Oh wow, they only have Linux. Maybe this is a good time to probably try some Linux here. Oh yeah, we have VirtualBox. Let's see. We're on that already, and we can literally just put in, yeah, the same things. But when it comes to this, okay, here we go. Press open, and you can be added. Okay, you can choose that if I open it, and then I'm just gonna put that in. So then we'll normally do a bare turn custom install wizard. So I actually would have to download this. We can try this one out actually. Let's do Kali.
Okay.
Yeah, this seems like easier. Well, hopefully it's easier. Windows is really the easiest one because you're always going to see Windows out here. But to have Kali Linux on, as a skill, that's obviously 100K as well. Okay, you can use that as your host, but we're gonna generate our pre-made. Okay, so it's pre-made. And now let's install it. Oh, okay. Let me just take a look at this. We have it all here. I'm just going over a high level really quick just to make sure it's not telling us to do anything crazy. It says use the- Okay, let me just see here if I can see exactly what they have. Why is it so small like this? Type. Oh, but they want us to choose Kali, right? Let me exit out of this. Okay, that's the version. So I can go, I can do that. And then where am I? Over here. Ew, that's still small. Is that small for you? Okay. So I'm just following these steps really quick on a high level so I can see, make sure it's nothing crazy because I don't want to go down a rabbit hole and take us somewhere where we're gonna have to say that for another day. Where we at 64-bit name my first VM. You can name it whatever you want. I'm just gonna say it's my first VM. I'm gonna say my first Linux VM, you know, because I've never made a Linux VM before. Let's see. So it says memory size. We can define how much RAM. We select, okay, 248. Okay, so let's go here. Let's do 2048. Okay, and then in the screen below, hard disk allow, create a virtual hard disk. Okay, create a virtual hard disk now. Okay, create. And then it says it wants us to use VDI. Virtual, yep, VDI. Next. And then something about dynamically allocated. Okay, dynamically allocate. Okay, what else? It says we use 80 gigabits for our VMs. 80? We want me to put all the way up to 80? Okay. Let's come over here at a 0 and then click create. And then the create wizard will create and complete. Now select on settings. Settings right here. Okay, what's going on here? Or I should have named it Cali so I know exactly which module we're using. But anyway, in general, advanced, we make sure that shared clipboard to set shared clipboard to bidirectional. So advanced, shared clipboard, bidirectional, okay, as well as drag and drop to bidirectional, okay, as well as drag and drop to bidirectional, okay. And then what they say, we could just click OK, I'm assuming. And then in general advanced, okay, so we did all that. And system, oh, I should have clicked back into that. Let's go back in settings. Then in system, motherboard, okay, motherboard. Change the boot order to make sure hard disk is top. Boot order, hard disk is top, okay. So I guess we're gonna put that up top here. I'm gonna put floppy down at the bottom. Okay, top. Okay, that looks like that. I guess I could put the could go right there. I'm just gonna have it just how they have it because I don't know. And optical is the second. Okay, so yeah, I didn't have to read all that. Everything else is disabled. Oh, okay, so disable floppy. Cool, cool, cool. So now in system processor, we increase the processor to be 2. Where we at? We increase the processor. Just go like this, 2. And then it says at the same time, we also enable extended features for enable PAE. Where we at? Enable PAE. Cool. What else they got going on? To in display screen, make sure to have video memory set to 128. Video memory set to what? 128 megabits. 128. Okay. And then another item to point out is to make sure that accelerated 3D graphics is disabled, as people have reported that causes issues. So disable that. In the final settings, view looks like this. Okay, so yeah, let me just click OK. And then they said the settings should look like this, which it does. Memory base, 200, 2048 megabits, 2 hard disk, optical VD, okay. Display 128, B, okay. 3D. I have 3D for acceleration. They want me to remove that. Oh, it says enable. I freaking enabled it. Click OK. There we go. Maybe. Let's see. There we go. Yeah, it is. Boom, boom, boom. And then let's go here. My first. Yeah, that's what I named it. So I don't care. And then audio. I mean, I was just saying Windows Direct Sound, I guess. Intel, NAT. Okay. So whatever. It looks good. When you are ready to go, press start. Let's go ahead and press start. First time we run it, we will get a prompt saying, do we wish to mount an image to use a startup disk? That came on my other screen. Yes, it says something about a startup skip. And then we want to use our Kali image rather than the physical drive. So we select the icon to the side of the drop down. Okay, so you guys cannot, oh yes, you can see it. So this what came up. So I'm presuming that they want me to use, oh, it's empty. Okay. And then pop up. They want me to do add. Right. And navigate to my, oh, I didn't even download it. Yeah, I didn't download it. Let me go back up here. Let me close this out. Let me close this out, I believe. So let me go up. And we downloaded from, where's our download? This guy generate, yeah, permanent images. It's just telling us about the branch, but I'm just trying to download the ISO, not it being fully on. Hmm. Let's see. Hold on. No, this is what they gave me, right? Yeah, this is what they gave me. So yeah, they should still give me a freaking download. Oh no, wrong article. This article. Okay, so maybe we keep our generic guide as we open how to. Okay, so I guess I'm gonna just put the version in. Let me go down. But we don't want to manually install this. You know, that's a lot of work on us to manually install this. I don't want to really go through this process. If it is, then automatically install additional tools you must use or hire in order to take advantage of improvements. Right. So you decide to create and install pre-made. No, I do want to use the pre-made. I don't want to go through all that. So then I just don't, or did I do? It's right here in my face. In my face. See, I didn't even pay attention to these. I just went right to documentation. We're gonna let that download. And I'm just gonna exit out of that. And show. Could not boot. Obviously, it cannot boot. Save the media. Power off the machine. Please power off this machine. And we're gonna start. Normal start. It's gonna take a little minute. So we'll go through this process, this Kali process, see what's going on. I wonder if I can change the name because what we may do, because this may actually turn into a little project. We may go ahead and probably create some more virtual machines. Linux is cool. We might even go deep dive into like, all about Linux and stuff. And then definitely have a Windows server, definitely have a Mac server. Definitely have a whole bunch of stuff. I'm thinking we can do this. Oh, basic. I don't know why I skipped over that. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do because we're probably gonna do a couple of these. All right. We don't need to open. All right, let's go to where are we at? Let's exit that. Sometimes I have too many tabs open. It gets crazy. Maybe I should go back to documentation. Oh yeah, because I wasn't. Okay, cool beans. So if we go back down to where were we? We're right here. Hopefully this I can get back to adding this because I did exit out of it. Okay. Let's do the machine. Where can I re-add the documentation or the operating system settings? I guess I do have to go back into settings. View, input, devices. Oh, here we go. Choose a disk image. Is that what they wanted? Or choose a OLED? Okay. It's probably still downloading because it's going a little slow. Downloads. No. Let me see where it's at. Oh, I have to import it or something. What's this coming up? Okay, it's telling me about software license. I'm just gonna agree. Okay. And then, okay, so it has to take some time. I can't jump the gun. So let's give that some time. Oh, I can't even click on anything else. I can't multitask. Okay, a second. So yeah, we're just gonna let this go. You know, as you can see, it's just importing the Kali, which is the module. So let's let that take some time. And then in the meantime, and in between time, I mean, that's it. Once we install it, then we can navigate it. And let's see, like, oh, wow. Let's see about navigating this, you know, because I don't really work in Cali like that. So let's see. Oh, not the song. Oh, because I didn't even spell it out all the way. I could watch a little video. 19 minutes remaining. Oh wow. Okay. Okay, let's do this. Exploring the basics in terms. You know, that's some sounds like beginner's level. Okay. I just here's Cali. Okay, so that's how it's gonna pop up in the PlayStation Player. There are a couple of desktops you don't have to worry about. We'll talk about that. Okay. We can simply add applications and tools to the panel of our desktop by simply right-clicking. Okay. Okay, you just right-click and add some stuff. So it don't seem like it's that difficult to navigate through it the way that they're saying it. You just gotta commands. Oh yes. Well, I was definitely gonna go over this too when we talk about HTML, how we navigate the command prompt outside of like networking equipment, just regular like software development. And these are some really good syntax. I use these as well. Let me see, can I probably pop this up and show you guys? I know they're like multitasking on my computer. And I think I should get like a better computer, like a gaming computer, because I do a lot of things at one time. So like your command prompt, right? For software developers, again, we'll go over this again when we go through our HTML and CSS course or section. These are some really good commands or syntax that you can do to, you know, get you information, feed you information. So let's see, I guess from here, I can put ls, maybe it'll list. No, it won't list. Maybe I can do print working directory, PWD. Let me see. I should go to, see, I don't really know my paths in my computer like that. So let me see. Let me see. So this is the paths, right? I can go to this PC and actually I can start here. C plus, I mean C the colon. I can go to local disk and then users, and then Jessica. Oh, and then I can go into wherever. So I can probably do, they should be able to show me. If I went to Jessica, they should have gave me print working directory. Maybe they wanted me to go into another one. I can do, what's in here? Jetta. How about that? What's in that? I don't check that yet. Then I can actually, okay, how about this? How about I make a folder? So let's do mkdir because this is mkdir, make directory or remove directory. I don't even know about remove directory, but make directory is mkdir, use space, and I can make it, let's call it, right? And then I press enter, and then I can do I think now I can do print working directory. No, I can do list. Okay, let me do change directory, which is CD, change directory, and then let me do Cali. Okay, so now we'll let me in Cali. So clearly there's nothing in Jessica, which is weird. I thought I would be, I mean, there is stuff in there, but it's nothing I can actually open into a folder and get into. But I can definitely do Cali. And as you can see here, Cali has been made. So if I go out and I go back to Jessica, because look, we're doing the file. C, local disk, users, Jessica. Let me go into Jessica. And I literally created in your face, Cali, wherever Cali is at. Cali's right here. And there's nothing in Cali, right? Folder is empty. Let's put something in Cali. Let's put another folder. Let's say MKDIR. And we're going to put Cali. Let's do how, or let's do about, and then enter. And then we can change directory and get into about. And then let's come here. We created about. We get into here. And we can just keep going. We can add stuff. We can add more folders, whatever. It's just a way to create folders and different directories without having to do it on your desktop. Because I can clearly just, go like this. New folder about. I can do steps. See? And then I could come here about, I don't know where we at. Cali about. I can probably do, how do I go back? Change directory? Yes. I can change directory and go to, what did I just say? Steps. System can't find, oh, change directory. And then I think it's a dot. I think it's a period. It's been a minute since I did this. Change directory, dot. Okay, there we go. Now we're out of about. Now we can go into Cali, change directory, steps. Now we're in steps. Okay, so if you want to get out of this folder, steps that we just created, and we would have to, if we want to go back, we would go back to Cali. So we would do steps, change directory, dot, enter, and we're back to Cali. We could do change directory, dot, enter, we're back to Jessica, right?
Okay, so with the dot, that means
go back.
okay.
Yeah, CD means change directory, and it's change directory to what? Dot means go back.
Okay.
Let me give you a terminal commands for Windows, maybe. I was gonna send you guys this when we get to like web development, but since we're already talking about these things, might as well share a doc, maybe. Share a doc with you guys, because this is where I learned these commands, not maybe this doc specifically, but there we go. So we have change directory. Oh, hold on, where's the dot? Okay, if you want to use the change directory cd dot command to go one folder up. So let me give you this article to reference. I'm gonna put it in the Discord. And it's really good because again, it will help you with the commands. You do this a couple times, you can kind of do things in the terminal a little quicker than clicking new, clicking whoop. And again, it's a good skill to have. You can say, I know how to work the command prompt. I can work the terminal. I can work the shell, how you want to say it. And again, you want to use the terminology that is the terminology that, the job you want to use, whether it's a software development job or a network engineering job, you want to use it differently. Network engineering, we may always say the CLI, the command line, the software developing, you guys, they may use, command prompt or the shell, they may keep saying the shell. So know what you want to do, where you want to go and use that term. But once you go through this doc and go through these, put that on your resume. Put that on your resume. So yeah, let me see. Is it almost done? Because it told me like 150,000 minutes. Where we at? Maybe it did finish. Okay, let me go here. There we go. Oh, there's nothing in here. Is it still loading? Maybe it is still loading because there's nothing in here. No, it's still loading. Okay, that's the. Oh, okay. Let me come here. That's. Oh, I can close this, right? This is the manager here. I can close that. So maybe what's this? Let me come here. Okay, we got another one and another one. Let me close that out. Okay, I'm gonna close this and I'm gonna close that. Power off the machine. Yes. Okay. Let's power off the machine. Where we at? Let me come back here. And you see how we created this one and then this one came up. So I think that's what they mean when they say it's all pre-configured and everything. You know, but they just came up. Let's open it. Let's see what's going on. Because I didn't know they was gonna create a whole new VM. You know, why go through all the steps if they're just going to create the whole thing? So yeah, they did that on its own. I mean, that's not bad. It's still we still went through the settings, right? We still did the settings part. No, but I could have did all this. Let's just see what they got. Enter your password. I ain't set up no password. Let me see. I was supposed to go through these steps anyway, but they've already installed the. They already installed it. Yeah, I'm supposed to go through these steps right here. But as you can see, they already had theirs anyway. Okay. So enter your username and password. I don't think I set anything up. And I don't think there is a. Let me go back to the beginning because I did miss. Let me go here. I did miss the download. What's this? Okay, that's just telling me what's the torrent. Did I even download the torrent? Already downloaded that. Let's go back to documentation. Okay, so I did all. I looked at all three because clearly I didn't look at all three. And I did all these settings. You saw me do all the settings, so you can't say I didn't do those right. Bidirectional, hard drive. Yep, I did all that. Okay, cool. And then we press prompt saying that we want to mount an image. Let me come here. Let's start. This is the torrent. Let me see if I add that. And then it says, okay, the first time we run it, we prompt it, startup disk, we want to use our Kali image. Other than, okay, obviously we know that. When open, we can see we have to make sure we press choose left, and then we press start. All right, we did that already. Okay, let's see. Yeah, there's nothing in, oh, maybe it was in this folder. Yeah, there's nothing in this folder. Is this like, are they just telling us this? Because there's nothing in this folder. Right. We're gonna keep power it off because I need to run the ISO, which will probably do something different. But let's, we got this open already. No, we don't have anything open. Okay. So, well, I mean, I can't log in if I didn't create anything, right? Or are they gonna give us a a username and password? Hmm. Now we ran into a little sniggity snag. Let me open this. What's in here? I just downloaded it to my stuff. Oh, it's just a whole bunch of code. Okay. Let's go to, it said this guy, instead of doing the pre-made, let's go the other one. Okay. Oh, okay. So yes, that is what they did. They actually did their own thing because it's supposed to be just like a way you can install, Kali to the virtual machine, not necessarily for you to, learn Kali. And this is the actual steps you can go create your own. But we're not going to do all that because, well, maybe we can if y'all want to. But the first thing is I definitely want to get the username and stuff for this. Oh, what's his name? Okay. Oh, host drive. Okay. We can choose the host drive if we want to. So what we can do, how about, let me blow this up really quick, y'all. I can't see on this screen. I mean, all of this is grayed out anyway, so that means I can't even do anything if I wanted to. Let me go back to general and go to advanced. Okay. We have everything set up how we have it set up. It's just, what I'm probably want to do is see if that's, let's see, virtual box. Maybe somebody did. Well, I say guess because I thought that's what they gave me. I guess they didn't give me guess. I don't know what I was reading. Now that took unnecessary amount of time. Okay. Now we're in there like swimwear. And again, this right here, when you follow it, again, I gave you guys the link. You just click on Kali and it'll send you here. Download, how I download it. Y'all saw me fumble around, but at least y'all able to see exactly where to download it, right? You click on recommend VirtualBox because that's what we're using already. And we click this, click the download, click the torrent, and go to documentation and just follow the same things I did to get to here. The only thing they didn't say is in here, they said something about the password and username being guessed. I don't know what I was reading, but I thought that's what they told me. So clearly that's not right. It's Cali. Okay. Copy that. And put that up here. So y'all can reference it. Okay. Whew. Where we at? Because I got too many. Oh no, I need these. I got too many things open. Okay, cool. So were we trying to navigate through Cali? Is that why we started this? Yeah. We was trying to navigate through it. I mean, it's pretty simple, right? It's pretty kinda, it's a nice little GUI. Let me see. And this is the desktop inside the player. We can simply add applications. How do we add? So we got applications. We can click on that and it says what? Something about documents and stuff. Options. Well, let me go through here. We can simply application to the panel or desktop by just simply right clicking. So let's right click. Okay, cool. We can right click. We can do applications. And we can do whatever I guess we want to add. Whatever we've already had downloaded. We haven't downloaded anything. Let's go to web browser. Let's see what's going on here. Okay. Oh, that's why they probably, let me see. I should have did this in the first place. If it really pops up my website, I should have gave y'all this link in the first place. So we didn't even have to set up any network settings, and that's why they created their own box. We went through the settings, but once we downloaded that download, it basically downloaded a pre-configured virtual machine already because it's connected to their network, so we can use the internet and go through all that stuff. So that's why they did all that, which at first I didn't understand, but it makes total sense now. And it's much easier than the Windows. So the Windows, you guys would have really had to configure like a network, but it was going to be your network. So it's going to use exactly your IP address. So it wasn't going to be, too difficult. But this is good. This is great. I know one at the bottom. I don't know why I started at the bottom. Oh, let me open this up. So yeah. So now I have an instance of Linux. We're on Linux and Kali to be exact. And yeah, we're on the internet. Only thing we didn't do specifically was update the network settings, which is okay. We will go into routing more. I think that's week 3 when we get into routing. So even if you had to do this with Windows, or you just got here and did it this way, you'll still learn NAT and the IP assigning and all that stuff. So, you didn't miss anything. As far as like installing it, let me see. This is my virtual machine. I can always get my Rail tab here. If we can. Oh no, let me put this in here. I don't know why. Okay, and I can go. So this is my native computer, and this is my virtual computer. Okay. Now, once you go through these steps, put that on your resume. Put it on the resume. It's as simple as that. Some people can't even do these steps. And all we did literally was follow follow instructions. And that's really all you're gonna be doing anyway. Okay. So, navigating it, where we at? Part 2. I mean, we ain't have to go, we won't have to do too much. We can just, I mean, if you guys, I would suggest, you know, if you're gonna put this on your resume, to go ahead and go through this article so you can get a little more information about going through it. And most of it, as you can see, is in the command prompt, the command line. I don't want to go through this because it's probably going to take a little too much if we go down this. Actually, no, they're doing the same thing we was just doing. CD, ls, make directory. And they're actually not doing nothing crazy. So exactly, practice. I would say practice this because a job you can get is, I don't know, let's see, a job you can get is like a system admin.
So quick question for you, Jess. When you say put it on your resume, like for, I'm trying to understand, because that means our resume could be long.
Oh, yes, yes, yes. So what you would do then is, let me see if I can maybe pull up. I don't want to take up too much of y'all time here, but probably let's do quick access. Let's do desktop.
Or like a sample resume to where we know, like, okay, after we take the CCNA, will you be helping us with the resume, or?
Definitely. I'm definitely going to help y'all and upgrade the resume. Okay, let's see. I got a whole bunch of resumes here. Let's do, I don't know, I guess let's do this one. That was last year. Okay. So yeah, this was last year. So what we would probably do is right here, you'll put skills and you'll put Kali Linux right here. You can even put the version, or you can just put Linux, right? You ain't got to put Kali. You can put command prompt. You can put PowerShell and skills. You know, I don't have that here. I don't know why. I guess I was just not trying to make my resume long. But yeah, but your resume is basically going to look something like this. We're going to update everyone's resume. Everybody's going to have like almost the same type of like layout almost. Just have your name, where you're at. Actually, let me pull up a better one because this is not really a good one, honestly. What's a good one is, let's see. I don't know. Most recent. No, that's definitely not the most recent. Oh, this is one. Maybe this one. No. I don't have my updated resume here. Because I want to show you guys what it will actually look like. Maybe if I do all files, I can do resume. I wanted something that's real recent I can show you guys. Something that's, because I haven't updated mine in a few. Wow. Okay, let's try this one. Nope. No clue where. But basically, it's just like how it was. I just want to show you the hyperlinks of what we had going on. Oh, my desktop. Maybe I save it to my desktop right here. You know, recommendation, blockchain. Maybe I can. Wow. Or maybe it's in Slack. You know. Oh. Slack is just going to pull up all the way. One moment. Let me just see, because the resume would be really good to show you guys exactly Hold on, let me minimize this and let me come out of here. Exit out of that. Save the machine state. Let's save the machine state. Okay, we're gonna save that. And let me see. Shufe, VCAS, more. Browser. And boom, my resume. All right. This is, can I bring it to the screen? No? Oh, I have to go to downloads. Hold on. There we go. So this resume is the one that I'm currently working on. And I want to show you guys how you can kind of, navigate it, or at least set up your resume. So you got your name in big, whatever title you're looking for or currently have or whatever, your address, your phone number, your email. Make sure you have a email that's dedicated to work, to like filling out applications and things and that such, right? So I created this email that's only specific to people reaching out for contracts and stuff in that sort. Have your LinkedIn profile. I don't think my LinkedIn profile is attached. No, not yet, because I'm still working on it. And the contract that I have right now, I cannot have a LinkedIn. So I'm working with that. And then we have, just a little synopsis: an IT engineer looking to advance skill sets in blockchain technology and software development, looking for roles such as the DevOps engineer, software engineer, to hone in on skills related to development and operations. Very simple, very personable, Then you have your skills. You can definitely add Linux to this, or Kali Linux if you want to be specific to these right here. As you can see, I got Cisco Unified Communications Manager. I even put the version, Cisco upgrades, voice over IP protocols, things in that. Oh, I do have Linux. Windows Desktop OS, Linux, and Mac OS, right? So I know those operating systems. I know server management like Azure and AWS. Programming languages, I know basic level of Python, JSON, and JavaScript. Web development, right? Because these two, HTML and CSS, is not a programming language. So I want to let them know that I knew that. And then good knowledge of blockchain ecosystem. So, and again, these are high level of the things that you want to be in. So since I'm looking to be get a contract in DevOps, then my skills should reflect development and operations, which it does here. So, and then your experience is like right here, I have a hyperlink, right? And that hyperlink will lead to my work that I did for that company, which is I did a blog, right? And I wrote about technology that I've dealt with in my day-to-day as an engineer. Okay. They published it on their site, and yeah, right. So that's an accomplishment.
Oh, what's up?
Oh, thank you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes. I write blogs for them. Even though I'm not working for them anymore, I still write blogs for them. So, you could definitely follow their Medium and see me there.
Okay.
So yeah, so that's something that you would do. So what did you do for the company? You would put that there. And I put that there at the top because that encompasses all the work that I did for them for the past couple years. And then here, I added in a little bit as far as operations, right? I was a trainer, or currently am, as you can right now, I'm training you guys for the CCNA 200 to 301. And I have tech writing stuff. So this is something that we will learn. You're not there yet, but I want to show them that I can relay technical information to, non-techies, or I can at least, teach this, right? Which we will learn. We didn't get there yet, but and we probably won't even see this one because I upgraded my stuff. Lab time. So you see, for an employer, you know, they're looking at this, or a headhunter, they're looking at this and they're like, oh, okay, well, she clearly knows some things. Assistance in content creation for Web3. So, you know, this is a website that I built. You know, DAO-Flick. Some of you are a member. And then you see I talked about what is a DAO to get you kind of involved. I gotta fix this. It's been a process, but I gotta fix this. I want to do like step 1, go here, step 2, go here, step 3. So I gotta fix it. But this is what I did. I created the logo and everything. Like, I did all of this from scratch. So I'm pretty proud of all of this, you know. And that's why I put on my resume, because it's something that I did by myself. I'm proud of it. And I want to show you that, you know, I have dealt with Web3 technologies. And then of course, whatever the case may be. And then I put some of my certs here. I should put the rest of them, honestly. And as you can see, I don't have a college degree. And I try to tell people this all the time. You don't need a college degree to get a 100K salary.
You know what? And I was just thinking about that. Like, all my friends who are IT engineers, they all went to school to get their BS in computer science or something like that. And now I'm just thinking, like, all they had to do was just take the CCNA.
Yeah, look at that.
And
I went to high school. I went to culinary arts for like 2 semesters. And then I just got the CCNA, and, you know, now I'm here.
Right. And it's like, dang.
Yeah.
Life has really like changed.
Oh, yes. I definitely skipped the 4 years. Well, I would say I studied hard for like a year and a half. So I definitely skipped like 3 years of the schooling. So you know, that was quick. So I want to help y'all get there quick. Like, you don't have to do 4 years of school. Like, take a year and a half, study really, 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 really hard, and you're going to definitely get to like life-changing, another life, a whole nother life. But yeah, so, you know, I want you guys' resume to look just like this. You know, I want it to be LinkedIn. I wanted to have, you know, something very simple, sleek. Your skills is very easy to read. And I wanted to have hyperlinks to work that you've done. And one of the pieces of work will be this. You'll say, hey, I built the virtual machine. And, you know, however, how you want to link it, we'll come to that. Maybe you want to link it in steps. Maybe you want to write down your steps or something in that sort. I don't know. But link it somehow. First and foremost, definitely just put it in skills, right? And then as far as hyperlinking it, we can get together on like a one-on-one or maybe like a group session. We can come back on Zoom and do a group session on updating our resumes and making sure that it's linked how it needs to be linked, and, you know, get that thing out there. Because once you get it all nice and you put the skill sets that you want and you upload it to the job boards, which I like Dice.com. I love Dice. You can definitely put your stuff on here, and they're gonna start calling you. You know, I go to Dice all the time when I'm looking for something. Maybe let's say, actually, let's do maybe CCNA. I don't know. Let's do CCNA. So dang, you could be a senior network engineer with a CCNA. I was just a senior. I only had that. Look, 100K, 40.
Okay.
Yeah, and look at this. One must have extensive experience in building whatever. We can finagle that. Expert level networking and design. They just be saying that. Layer 2, layer 3.
Layer 2 and 3.
Yeah, we can say that. Right.
Right.
Lead
Layer,
for
okay.
V6. So we talked about V6. We haven't talked about MPLS. But we'll talk about MPLS. It's just multiplex layer switching. It's just switching, you know, multiple ways, but no worries. Expert layer background, it's okay, whatever. We got the CCNA, so it don't matter with all this extensive. Look, 802.11. Do you know what RF
Yeah,
experience.
why
Yeah,
wireless?
Yep,
Yes.
there you go. There you go. Cisco or Juno. We Cisco, so we don't have to get Juno certified. Knowledge in OSI models.
Model, yes.
We know that.
ITV. Mm-hmm.
You know, we haven't got here, but we will get to OSPF, BGB, you know, all these other technologies, which is just routing technologies, Ether channel, port security. We talked a little bit about port security. You just saw a VLAN that I talked about. So, you know, after 6 weeks, you're gonna know all of this. And guess what? You're about to get 100K.
Okay. Just for the CCNA. That's
Just the CCNA. And they said it, even if you have a CCIE, that would be great. Because maybe you can get to the 140 if you at the CCIE.
so CCIE is another cert you have to take with the CCNA, or is it after, or
It's
how?
after. Yep. You
Okay.
take the CCNA, and if you want to grow in the Cisco space, then you just get the CCNP and then the CCIE. You know, so oh, look at this CCNA R. So you can just 3 to 5 years experience. That's cool. A bachelor's degree, they be lying. You really don't have to have that. They just say that for, you know, because I don't have a bachelor's degree, and you can look at all of my jobs, all of the job recs, and they will tell you that you need one. Knowledge of Aruba is a plus. So what you'll probably do, if you see something like this and you like it, let me see, have an immediate need, contract to hire. I don't know if this is remote, because if it's not remote, I wouldn't reply, because who wants to work in New York? Anyway, so since I don't have a bachelor's degree, I would get knowledge in Aruba really quick, like maybe take like a $25 course on Udemy or something. And then that would replace my bachelor's degree, because I mean, I can fluff this kind of, I can finesse this, and then I have this already, and then I have this already. They're gonna be like, okay, let's give you an opportunity. Let's give you an opportunity. Oh, okay, this position will be on site. So I wouldn't apply. I wouldn't even waste my time, because I don't do on site. You know, yeah, we all about working from our laptop. So forget that job.
Yeah, the laptop life.
Exactly. So what about this one? Network engineer, CCNA. Oh, look, on site. They tripping. Don't nobody want to be on site. Travel not required. You know, interview in person. We don't want to have an interview in person either, because we want to be able to, you know, Google stuff. So we don't want that. Yeah.
Right. Yeah, I got you.
Let's see. This is cool. Again, you got to just kind of look through it, but you honestly don't even have to look through. You could just put your resume on, and then a third party company will contact you and look for jobs on your behalf. So you kind of don't even really have to do that. Let me see. I need to see if this is on site, because I don't do on site. Oh, it won't say that. I don't see where it says on site. It says preferred bachelor's degree. Yeah, preferred. Something I don't have. It don't say, it says travel up to 10%. So maybe you might have to live close here. Oh, here it is. This position must be blended assignment. Some weeks in office and some remote, but all will start 2 weeks. Okay, so they doing that hybrid stuff, which again, just because they say it on here don't mean that it's actually true, because you can always get on the interview and they can like you so well because of your personality and how you're able to talk, that you can say, hey, you know, I don't live in Ohio, but I live on the East Coast, you know, so, you know, maybe I can fly out if it's, you know, if you guys pay for that, you know, every so often, maybe once a month or something, I don't know, but I can work remotely in a different state and I can fly out there on you guys' behalf if you ever need me. You know, and most of the times they say, well, you know, that's cool. We was actually having another site that's going to be open in your location anyway. Like, it's so, you never know. They're just not going to give you all this information up front.
Right,
So,
exactly.
yeah, so you never know. You never know. I've definitely, you know, I've definitely had got into a position and then later on seen their job rec, their requirements, and be like, wow, I didn't meet none of that. Like, that's crazy. You know, so yeah. Anyway, that was it. That's really all I wanted to show you guys, was the building of the virtual machine. And since UL, you had an issue with the Windows server and you found out that it's no longer can download it no longer. So I had to look for an alternative and we found one. We found this Linux and that's even better. So yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Hopefully you guys went through it. We'll continue to go through it and put this on your resume. We'll do resume updating later on in the course when we get, after security, we will update our resumes and we'll start getting jobs. So yeah, you guys have any questions, comments, concerns?
No, that's it. That was great. Thank you.
Oh, okay, perfect. Well, yes, again, I am available in Discord, email, Slack, all that stuff. Reach out if you need any help. Thank you guys for attending. And until next time, see you tomorrow.
Okay, thank you, Jess.
Oh, you're very welcome.